Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing The Flash issue 2. So let's talk about the cover. I really enjoyed the cover because I love Francis Manapul's art. He's probably one of my favorite artists, and I think he does stuff so realistically. Such great art. So much detail, even though it doesn't look like it's so much detail. So definitely great coloring also for his art. Definitely, and a great concept for this cover, just because in this issue, Flash is trying to enter the Speed Force, not with movement physically, but mentally. So he's trying to get the Speed Force in his brain, and he sees things differently when he gets the Speed Force in his brain. So definitely a great concept, and let's see what happened in this issue and see if that was a great story, just like a great cover. All right, let's see. So right now in the story, like I said about the cover, Flash is trying to become faster. And he becomes faster in his brain because he finds out that he could enter the Speed Force in his brain. So when he enters the Speed Force in his brain, he sees things differently. He can see things happen before it happens. So he realizes he has this power and he can use so much more now. And also, as that story is going on, there's another story going on in this issue with the Flash, is that his friend died and he was in the CIA, deep in CIA. So we are trying to find out, readers, so Flash is trying to find out what happened to his friend, and people around him are trying to find out what happened to his friend and how he died. So like Iris is trying to find out, Patty's trying to find out. So really, that's the big story for this issue, and of course the story of him trying to get the Speed Force in his brain. So that's really what happened in this issue. And that was a moderate issue. I didn't think it was a great issue just because not much happened in the issue. I think as we find out more about his friend and how he died, the issue is going to get, in maybe the story and the story arc is going to get a lot more interesting, because it seems like this guy is a very interesting character, just that we don't know much about him, and like it wasn't like nothing shocking, I guess, happened in this issue. Like if it was a shocking, like, oh, this guy, his friend is what? Like if it was shocking, then maybe I'd be looking forward to the next issue and thought this issue was great. But nothing really shocking about his friend. So maybe they should have made us shocked more in this issue, but they didn't. So I think that's why it was just a moderate issue. So I guess when we find out more though about his death, that's when it's going to get interesting. So probably next issue. But I thought really interesting was the Speed Force thing, and I think that was really great, and showing that kind of Flash has a new power, making him see stuff before it happens makes him be able to do stuff faster, even though he's the Flash. So definitely making him stuff get done quicker and getting him to save more lives and be a better hero. So and now of course I love the art in this issue just because Francis Manapul, great art. Get to show you a couple of pages of that. Really great art. One of my favorites, and like I said before, one of the reasons I picked up this series is because of the great art. So really, really great art in this series, and that's why it makes it a great series also. Because Francis Manapul, even though it doesn't show he has a lot of detail, he has a lot of detail, and the coloring is great, so definitely great art. So I give this issue a 3 just because, like I said, nothing crazy happened in this issue. You didn't have to pick this issue up. Nothing really changed in this issue. So I'm going to say don't pick this issue up and maybe wait for the next one to see more shocking things happen and find out more about his friend and his friend's death. So I give this issue a 3. Don't pick it up. So this was Comic Uno, and hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.